Hello everyone, and welcome back to TV Day's Drama Digest. We've got a truly electrifying scoop for you today, one that's already sending shockwaves through the Day's community. Alice Hally, the remarkable young actress stepping into the challenging role of Rachel Black, has arrived on set, and she hasn't just made a splash, she's created a tidal wave of excitement, admiration, and even a tinge of mystery. From first glance, it's clear that this is no ordinary casting choice. With every line read and every emotion conveyed, Halsey is proving herself to be a prodigy in the making. Below, we dive deep into her journey to days, the behind-the-scenes magic she's woven on set, and the looming question on everyone's mind. Could Rachel Black, the innocent little girl we've all come to love, be hiding a dark secret? One that even her devoted father, Brady Black, portrayed by Eric Martsolf, can scarcely comprehend? Buckle up, because this is one dramatic ride you won't want to miss. From audition to center stage, the making of Rachel Black. When casting directors first laid eyes on Alice Hally, they knew they'd found something extraordinary. Out of hundreds of young hopefuls, Halsey stood out not merely for her precocious talent, but for an uncanny ability to inhabit Rachel's world with authenticity far beyond her years. Sources close to the audition room described a hushed silence that fell over the other children as she delivered Rachel's emotional monologue, eyes brimming with vulnerability, voice steady with resolve. By the time she finished, seasoned casting professionals were reaching for tissues. Casting is usually a meticulous, drawn-out process, one insider told us. But with Alice, it was instantaneous. From the moment she spoke, everyone saw, here was Rachel Black reborn. Immediately, social media buzzed with speculation. Fans pored over every grainy photo from the audition, dissecting her expressions for hints of the character's future trajectory. Within days, the hashtag Alice as Rachel trended on Twitter, setting the stage for her official debut. A natural-born performer, first impressions on set. No sooner had Halsey stepped onto the Day's soundstage than her co-stars were singing her praises. Eric Martsolf, whose character Brady Black has navigated tens of thousands of dramatic moments, was visibly impressed. "We all take acting tips from her," Martsolf remarked during a recent sit-down interview. "It's like she's been in the business for years, not months. Her timing, her instincts, everything's on point." But what does it take for a child to command a scene so thoroughly that veteran actors find themselves taking notes? According to multiple crew members, Halsey arrives on set fully prepared, script pages in hand, detailed notes alongside them, and a genuine curiosity about the technical aspects of filming. Whether blocking scenes, hitting marks, or adjusting her performance for the camera's subtle angles, she approaches her craft with a professionalism rarely seen in someone her age. Every morning she greets the camera crew by name, reveals a long-time set photographer. Then she'll ask the DP about lighting setups, and before you know it, she's discussing how a slight shift in key light can change the entire mood of a shot. It's remarkable. Crafting emotional truth, Halsey's signature strength. What truly sets Alice Hally apart, Martsolf emphasizes, is her capacity to tap into genuine emotion. Rachel Black's storyline, and indeed the larger arc of Days, often veers into highly charged territory, demanding a spectrum of feelings from joy to heartbreak, innocence to suspicion. Her ability to deliver emotional and authentic performances is remarkable, Martsolf says. "During one of our most intense scenes, I watched tears well up in her eyes, and they were real tears. She wasn't acting, she was living in that moment." That scene, which aired earlier this season, saw Rachel discovering a hidden family secret, one that sent ripples through the Quartermaine Black household. Despite the gravity of the storyline, viewers noted Halsey's performance felt achingly genuine. Her raw vulnerability anchored the scene, giving veteran characters a fresh, emotional spark to play off. And it hasn't gone unnoticed by the show's creative team either. Executive producer Ken Corday recently commented on how Halsey's nuanced approach has inspired rewrites for Rachel's upcoming arcs, allowing the writers to push the character into darker, more complex territory. Young actors often need guidance to navigate heavy material, Corday explained. But Alice stepped up and showed us she's more than ready. We've expanded her storyline, given her more scenes, more emotional beats, because she simply delivers at an exceptional level. The shooter plot twist: innocence versus guilt. Now, let's turn to the mystery that's got every day's aficionado on the edge of their seat: the infamous shooter storyline. Without revealing too many spoilers, here's what we know. A masked assailant opens fire at a pivotal event, and fragments of evidence hint that Rachel Black could be involved. Has the show's darling child character somehow become its most unlikely suspect? Director's notes leaked to our team suggest that when Rachel's shadowy silhouette appears on screen, gun in hand, face obscured by darkness, the tension in the control room is palpable. Shots of her petite frame advancing, combined with a chilling score, leave viewers questioning everything they thought they knew about this beloved family. It's a classic inversion of expectations, says daytime drama analyst Maria Jensen. You have this sweet little girl, the embodiment of innocence, suddenly thrust into a situation dripping with menace. It makes for compulsive viewing. As rumors swirl, insiders hint at multiple directions the writers might take. Perhaps Rachel was manipulated by a mysterious puppeteer, or maybe she unwittingly pulled the trigger herself in a moment of fear. Some even speculate the entire shooter angle is a red herring, designed to cast doubt on Rachel's character while the real culprit remains at large. Brady Black's world shattered. A father's nightmare for Eric Martsolf's Brady Black. This isn't just another storyline, it's deeply personal. Brady has always been portrayed as a fiercely protective father, willing to go to any lengths to shield his daughter from harm. Imagine his horror when whispers begin to suggest that the threat might originate not from outside, but from within his own home. On set, the father-daughter scenes have taken on an extraordinary intensity. Martsolf describes filming the moment Brady learns of the allegations against Rachel as one of the most challenging performances I've ever tackled. There's a scene where Brady confronts Rachel in the living room, Martsolf recounts, his voice trembling with emotion. He's torn between disbelief and terror. How could the person he loves most be capable of such violence? Alice had to convey so many layers: fear, guilt, confusion. We cried together on set. That raw emotional core is exactly what the day's writing team capitalized on. In interviews, they've hinted at extended sequences where Brady's trust is eroded, leading to confrontations that will test the very fabric of Black family loyalty. And for viewers who've grown up alongside Brady and Rachel, the stakes couldn't be higher. Will Brady be able to separate the real Rachel from the image cast by suspicion? Can a father's love conquer the darkest of doubts? Behind the scenes, co-star reactions and anecdotes: Alice Halsey's impact goes beyond dramatic performances. On a recent wrap party, co-stars couldn't help but share tales of her infectious energy. Actress Melissa Reeves, Jennifer Horton, reportedly challenged Halsey to an impromptu line-reading contest and was left speechless when Alice flawlessly recited an entire page of historical dialogue from memory. Veteran actor Drake Hodgson, who plays John Black, teased that during lunch breaks, Halsey organizes charades games to lighten the mood. On a show where the drama never stops, she reminds us all to laugh, Hodgson said with a grin. She's like our little, emotional compass. Even crew members share moments of wonder. One sound engineer confided that Halsey once asked detailed questions about audio mixing, curious about how the musical underscoring would heighten her most emotional lines. She's that invested, not just as an actress, but as a collaborator. Audience buzz, fans weigh in online. Fans have been dissecting every trailer, every promotional photo. YouTube reaction channels have compiled tens of thousands of views on videos speculating about Rachel's potential guilt. A recent poll on the official Days Instagram account saw 68% of respondents convinced Rachel is the shooter, while 32% believe she's being framed. Fan fiction communities have exploded with alternate theories, some darker than the writers themselves. One popular storyline imagines Rachel possessed by a restless spirit from her ancestral legacy, while another posits a secret twin sister, long hidden, taking every opportunity to tarnish Rachel's name. The outpouring of creativity speaks to just how invested viewers are in this plot. Looking ahead, what to expect on the 24th, mark your calendars. Alice Halsey's first full-fledged performance as Rachel Black airs on the 24th of this month. Based on what we've seen, it's a masterclass in child acting that could redefine daytime drama standards. Expect extended scenes, gripping confrontations, and enough emotional fireworks to power Salem for a year. Critics are already calling it a watershed moment for modern soap operas and proof that Days still knows how to surprise and enthrall. With Halsey at the epicenter, the show's producers are planning special behind-the-scenes featurettes, exclusive interviews, and even a live Q&A, with a rare on-camera appearance by Alice herself, moderated by Eric Martsolf. Final thoughts. A new era for Days of Our Lives. Alice Halsey's arrival as Rachel Black is more than just the introduction of a new actress. It's the dawn of a new chapter in a beloved saga. Her combination of raw emotion, technical acumen, and youthful exuberance is already reshaping storylines, inspiring co-stars, and captivating audiences worldwide. Whether she is the shooter or an innocent pawn in a grander conspiracy, one thing is certain. Rachel Black's evolution will be one of the most talked-about developments in Days' history. So, fellow soap enthusiasts, prepare yourselves. Let the countdown begin. Tune in on the 24th of this month for the premiere that promises to be as unforgettable as it is unpredictable. Will Rachel Black's secret come to light? Will Brady Black's faith in his daughter be irrevocably shattered, or will love triumph over suspicion? Only Days of Our Lives holds the answers. Are you excited for this surprise launch? Let us know your theories, your hopes, and your wildest guesses in the comments below. We'll be watching, will you? We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.